Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Frostclaw, but you can call me Frosty, Stormy, or Seth, whatever comes most naturally to you. Thank you all so much for coming back, for checking me out for the first time. If this is the first time, I recommend you go back and start from the first video in this series. But yeah, thank you all for returning. That means the world to me, your support and your views. Just the fact that I'm making content and you are choosing to watch it and enjoying it means everything to me, so thank you so much. Anyways, with all that aside, welcome back to another episode of The Suicide of Rachel Foster. I really hope you guys enjoy it, so time for me to get out of here. Get back into the game. Bye. Well, not bye. The video is just starting. Hi. Have fun. Thanks. This is a crawl space? I remember them being half the height when I had one as a kid. Fancy. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying, so I basically just have to spam click this to keep it alive.
Shit.
What's wrong?
Your prophecy came true. The power went out. It's completely dark. Pitch black.
Okay, stay calm.
I see a wire here, I'm
Can
just
you
following
see the
that.
bundle of cables above your head? Anyway, there should be some cables along the...
Yeah, I know what a bundle is.
Okay, easy does it. All you need to do is follow them and you'll get to the generator room. Don't go any other way, otherwise, who knows where you'll end up.
Perfect. I got the flashlight, sorta. I got my breadcrumb trail, more like my cable trail.
Chill out
Whatever.
and open the door, please.
I can do it.
Alright, yeah, easy.
Does it?
That was awful. Please don't do that again. Before I go there, he said never go anywhere else, so that's absolutely... what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go some other way, because I can. Spam click, spam click, spam click, spam click. Oh! This is the way I'm supposed to go. Alright, then let's go the other way first. See where I end up. I'm just not allowed to go through. There we go. I have no idea where this is. Alright, I guess we'll go the right way, because I will get completely lost and I'm getting very tired of spamming this button. Click, 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 guys. Don't you it. What the f... oh, I was about to be like, did it just shut? What? You can't... you can't just play random sound effects and be like, ooh, spooky, with absolutely no reason for it to be spooky. There has to be like something causing the sound effects. Nice. You know, mannequins just appear wherever just to try to scare you. Spooky red light. What the? Something got much darker. Voila! That work? Why did it shut behind me? Oh, look, a level. Okay, now what? Lipstick. Red doll. Why'd I pick it up?
What's up?
Hi. I want to ask you something.
Okay. Go ahead.
How long has the hotel been closed?
About 4 years. Yeah, from '89.
I mean, did anyone think about doing a thorough clean of the basement?
Don't know. Probably pretty rushed. Why?
I found something.
Another Polaroid?
A lipstick.
Huh.
What's a lipstick doing here?
It's a lipstick?
You don't get it. It looks really old. I remember this brand. The girls at school used it.
Oh, look, the car is right there.
Weird.
What?
It didn't dry
You're telling
out.
me this door is just
I
busted?
could even use it now. It's perfect.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
Irving,
You're
this
surprisingly
brand doesn't exist
stupid.
anymore. It's been, I don't know, 9 or 10 years. Strange someone should wait 10 years to open a lipstick just to use it, don't you think?
Why are you telling me this, Nicole? You want to get pretty there with the generator?
You are so stupid.
Are you crazy?
Nicole, it's just another one of those things customers forget.
In the generator room?
Well, yeah. You're probably right.
Oh, look, the door magically opened, and we have no comment about that. What? What? I, I, I don't, I don't know. I don't know. This is weird. I'm just, oh my god, what is this?
Reporting is ordered, sir.
You awake?
Sorta. You forget your coffee?
For once, I don't need it.
What
I
is
gotta
this?
talk to you about something.
Okay.
Why aren't you talking about it? Okay, I'll click it. Fine.
Here I am.
You didn't tell me you knew Leonard.
I thought we'd been through that.
He does?
Let me finish. I spent the night going through his stuff, and I want to know what you think.
About what?
You obviously know more about this place than I do. About what went on here, since I left at least.
What do you mean you went through his stuff? What are you looking for?
Someone calls me and says Rachel is alive. Then a lipstick appears out of nowhere. It feels like something weird's going on.
Rachel is dead.
That's what everyone says. But maybe the story deserves a second pass. There are too many gray areas.
Look, the storm is dying down. You'll be able to leave soon and go back to your life. And you can forget about the whole thing, like you did 10 years ago. What do you care about this old business? It's not worth losing sleep over just to play detective.
Why are you so against this?
I'm not busy at the moment. I want to follow my instinct. Haven't done it in so long, and it feels like things don't add up here.
Okay, let me hear what you're thinking.
Me
If there's
too.
one
I would
thing
like to
Leonard
know.
taught me, it's that you gotta listen to what's buzzing in your head. First, it might just
Yeah,
be
he
a
listened to
confusing
what was
noise,
buzzing between
but
his legs,
if you connect
so-
the dots, then it starts making sense. And right now, I've got a beehive in my head.
All right, let's go hunt some bees then.
How can you just switch from... Is she really dead? What? Rachel's root, Rachel's body. Okay. Doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, but whatever. 16-year-old Rachel Foster has been found dead. Sheriff McDonald. I shouldn't laugh. It's suicide. We have her last words. The body of Rachel, daughter of the pastor Solomon Foster, was found yesterday late in the evening at Wishard Creek near Sheep Mountain in Missoula County. The investigators confirmed she jumped from a 90-foot ridge over the mountain lake. We have found a letter with a clear intent to put an end to her life, says Sheriff McDonald. After the events at the Timberline Hotel and her vanishing, we were all worried about this tragic ending. About Rachel Foster. Rachel was a kind and truly good girl, said Matthew Lawrence, assistant to Pastor Foster. She wouldn't commit a sin like suicide by herself. She must have been overwhelmed by the sense of guilt. A week ago, an affair between the teenager and Leonard McGrath, the Timberline Hotel's owner, a former professor of astrophysics, was exposed, with great scandal all over the county. The family is in mourning and asks for respect. Okay, coroner confirms she was 9 weeks pregnant. Oh, shoot. Fuck Leonard. Jesus Christ. That just got... That makes things a little bit different. Rachel was 9 weeks pregnant. Doc Brown confirmed to the Daily she wasn't engaged with anyone, and Pastor Foster affirmed that he did not notice any strange behaviors in Rachel. There's nothing more to add, the MD said. Rachel and Leonard McGrath. Rachel had become close to Leonard McGrath during the last months as she spent several hours at the Timberline Hotel in order to correct her dyslexia. The romantic liaison between the 49-year-old professor and the teenager had been secret until McGrath's wife, Claire Wilson, exposed the scandal, eventually fleeing from the hotel with the couple's daughter, Nicole, a week ago. So, this 49-year-old hotel owner and former astrophysicist professor, who is married, has a wife and a daughter that he is raising, who probably goes to school with this girl, had an affair with a 16-year-old girl who was extremely depressed and giving him warning signs and cries for help left and right, and he took advantage of that and made it into a romantic pairing where he had an affair with her, got her pregnant. It got exposed by his wife that he was cheating, and then she committed suicide. Holy crap. This dude, why are we making light of him? And why are we taking his advice and talking about him like he's some old friend or sagely father? Fuck him. He is the worst of humanity.
In this article from a couple years back, there's a statement by some girl who affirms she saw Rachel in a hallway at the Timberline.
Who's this girl?
A classmate, Glenda Ferguson. I tore out the page. I think the magazine was MT Woman.
Nicole. That's a gossip magazine. They would sell their mother, even their cousins and nephews, just for a bunch of new readers.
I know it's not a very reliable source.
Rachel fell 90 feet into a void. She can't be alive.
I thought I was the skeptical one here.
Rachel Foster's body found in Wishart Ridge looks like suicide. It shocked the entire building's heart, the principal told us today. It felt like a huge weight heavy on our souls. We're a tight-knit community, and after this tragedy hit, everyone was struck pretty hard. We just want everyone to know that you're not alone and you can always find a family in the Helena High School. That's not exactly where you should be going for help, but cool. The strangest gossip of the month. Glenda Ferguson, 29 years old. I saw Rachel at the Timberline Hotel after 10 years. The 29-year-old girl from Grand Falls claims she saw Rachel Foster, her schoolmate, suicidal in 1981 in a corridor of the first floor of the Timberline Hotel. But she ran away, without saying nothing, Glenda revealed to the Daily. That's fine. She also added, I don't know how it's possible, but it was definitely Rachel. This is just the last episode of the most famous love and death story of the county. Rachel committed suicide after her affair with Leonard McGrath, 30 years older than the teenager, was exposed to the public. We tried to speak with Rachel's father, Shepard Foster, but he refused. Someone says the young girl is still alive. Creepy. Keep follow our monthly update to find out more about this story and more. Right. Bunch of assholes just looking for reads. They found her body. She can't be alive. Is this supposed to be a ghost story now?
So, listen to this. Graphologists doubt the authenticity of the suicide note left by the girl.
But they found her body
Who said that?
anyways.
An investigative journalist. The article came out a year after her death.
You think it's a setup?
Perhaps.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't want to come to this, but I have no idea how to face this situation, so I chose the easy way. Suicide is not the easy way, okay? Can we please stop saying that? Can we please stop? No one who has faced suicide will tell you that it's the easy way. Suicide's not the easy way. Suicide is when you feel like it's the only way. God damn, I hate that. This is making me unnecessarily mad. No one who's faced suicide thinks it's the easy way. Stop fucking saying that. It's not the easy way. When people commit suicide, it's because they think it's the only way. People don't do it because they want. People don't do it because they just don't want to put up with the trouble. Screw you. Sorry. That was unnecessary. Okay. I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't want it to come to this, but I have no idea how to face this situation, so I chose the easy way. My father have always tried to teach me what was right and what was not, but I've never listened to him. I can't bear the idea of have ruined 2 families with my weakness. Probably it's true that my classmates says I'm stupid and retarded and I don't deserve to keep on living. Maybe it's the right atonement for being a bad daughter and an immoral person. God will be mad at me for that. If I haven't said this enough times already, fuck Leonard. Fuck Leonard. Moving on. Graphologist Foster doubts. That's too ironic. On the authenticity of the goodbye note left by the girl, the uncertainty of the handwriting and continuous changes in style can be justified if a forgery or if written by a borderline personality, even if the last hypothesis has been immediately discarded by experts. So basically they're saying she either had multiple personality disorder or schizophrenia, or it was forged.
I found a copy of the local paper, dated December 29th, 1981, the day that the body was discovered. According to the forensics report, Rachel had been dead for days. She was 9 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, that was the official version.
So, are we jumping to the conclusion that her suicide is a setup because she was pregnant? And we're assuming someone pushed her to suicide or murdered her? And forged a suicide note? Something's not right in Rachel's story. I have to investigate the clues in Leonard's room and shed light. That's all there is. Wait, what? Pastor Foster, cool. Lipstick, cool. Leonard's book. Alright, Poetry and Stars 1989 edition. Can't see your smile, honey. Today I saw Rachel. There's light everywhere. Rachel doesn't want to do her speech therapy exercises. That would be when she was trying to get over dyslexia. I heard you, Rachel. You were right behind me. Rachel is sad. Rachel says she feels alone. Love you, Rachel. Wait, hold on. Are these stars? Nebulas shine across the sky. Constellations trace through time. Binary gravity binding energy. Shining night embers allow us to see. Through science, though science says atoms are mostly entirely empty space, I have never felt fuller than when I hold you in my arms. There was me, there was you, I was the silence, you were the light, there was the astronomy, I was alone, all turned black. I tried to understand why this big dark side of me comes alive, but everything in my head seems to be absorbed by this hole. I will get rid of this dark matter. I don't understand at all. It's supposed to be some sort of mix of science and poetry, and I don't get it in the context.
You know, I can't stop thinking about Rachel's father.
Reverend Foster. He was a very strict man. Harsh, even for pastor standards.
He and Leonard spent hours debating the nature of reality, the universe, and God.
Well, opposites often attract.
Do you ever see him?
Rarely. He gives a service once in a while.
Back in the day, I thought he was a kind of reptilian with a human skin suit.
His daughter's death destroyed his ego. His faith made him even more cynical and lonely than he already was.
I can remember him demanding total perfection from Rachel. That was insane.
Why would you say demanding
think
3 times?
He could have harmed his daughter.
No, I don't.
Hey, no. But even Reverend Foster is a player we shouldn't underestimate in this story.
Going all out Sherlock, apparently.
Right.
I'm with Irving for once.
Remember the lipstick I found downstairs?
Yep, you made a big deal about it.
It doesn't smell.
Should it?
After they've been open for a while, lipsticks smell really bad.
Maybe there's been other women. I mean...
From what I gather, Leonard was a sort of recluse. And don't forget, the lipstick is really old.
Could the cold have preserved it?
Possibly.
Anything else?
Was I supposed to be collecting clues or something, or is this all we've got?
Hey, I found a book in Leonard's things. It's a collection of poetry, but it's got notes written in it.
Did your father write them? What do they say?
Dates, notes, thoughts. Listen to this. Today I saw Rachel. Or Rachel is sad. Or Rachel says she feels alone.
He kept a diary about her.
But the book was printed 8 years after Rachel's death.
Do you mean it's like he was talking with Rachel after she died?
Okay, that's
As
weird.
if he
I
saw
didn't
her.
notice the date.
Well, I mean, there
That's a
must
good
be
point.
an explanation.
Of course, there's an explanation for everything, and we've got to find it.
What,
Okay,
this is supposed to be a
I'd
ghost
say that's
story
enough.
now, and her ghost lives
Yeah,
here?
That's enough for tonight. Today, or what the hell time is it?
You think there's a lot to dig up in this old story?
Sure.
Maybe, maybe not. Until I know exactly what happened. Any objections?
You don't need my approval.
Good job. You're getting the hang of it.
But sometimes it's better to leave the skeletons in the closet. Once they come out, you never know what they'll have to say.
It's a risk I already considered. I can handle it.
Hard-headed like your father. Trust me, at least on this
Why
one
do
thing.
we keep referencing
Go
him like he's some
to
old friend?
Bed. You need it.
Look who's
Agent
talking.
Crawford, this bit of advice. I'll follow it to the T.
Wasn't aware that was how you vocalized a yawn, but okay. Or spelled a yawn. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about all this right now. It's confusing.